Hello viewers and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy. We are here just outside of Pravoca and we can see down below us we have a ship which will allow us to sail on the ocean. The only downside to the ship is you can only get out of your ship at a port, so you need to go to one of these little docks in order to leave the boat. Before we go in the boat, I mean there is some more areas around the town here that we've not really... I don't know if there's anything down here. I can't remember. Here's a bunch of crazy horses. We'll take them out. Guys shouldn't be too much of a threat to us now, I don't think. Although if they keep kicking Heldar in the face, that would not be appreciated. Okay, we're probably better focusing our attacks on one of them until it's taken out. 2 hits, it's landing 2 hits on our guys there. 1 hit that time, but that's... I want to avoid taking too much damage over these things. They can result in quite a lot of accumulative damage, especially if you're fighting multiple of them at a time. We particularly want to avoid our mages getting hit. See, Heldar took 1 hit and it pretty much chopped his HP in half. That cannot happen again. We don't want that to happen. There, we have defeated them. We have gained a bit of stuff. Right, la 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 la. I think probably since Heldar took quite a big hit there, we'll heal him up a little bit. I don't know if there's anything down here, to be honest. Seems like quite a large area though. Okay, we have another assortment of goblin guards and warg wolves. Take out, try this strategy this time. We'll take out the 2 goblins first of all, and get you to cast sleep. Just to make sure we're not getting too many attacks in. Of course these guys are going to get a shot to attack first. There we go. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Hopefully that'll affect at least a few of them. Yep, there we go. Okay, so take out the... Oops, that was not what I wanted you to do. I want you to go for him. Do that. So hopefully try and hit the thing. Come on. Accuracy is failing us at the moment. That was quite poor. Let's try that again. Everyone is missing everyone at the moment. Okay, we've taken out one of the ward wolves. That's good, I suppose. That should take out that guard as well. Now these ones have woken up, so go for this guy, see if we can take out the other warg. Sure, that was not quite good enough. Thought that was going to be it, but it was not. There we go. That should be him, and that should be that. There we go. Well, they made hard work of that. Okay, that is... I don't know if it's worth continuing along down this road at the moment. I don't know if there's anything out on the other side of these mountains. There could be nothing, there could be something, I just do not remember. So, we have a bunch of wolves. Focus on the one that can actually potentially hurt us first of all. Oh dear, Xantos took a bit of a beating there. Come on guys, hit your target. Accuracy is failing us badly in these fights at the moment. That should be that. Okay. The rest of the rules shouldn't be too difficult to take out. That should be him. That should be him. And we just need someone to hit this guy. Yeah, Zedron, there we go. That should be that. Good. Right. I don't think there's really anything down here. I'll very quickly just wander around the coastline just to see. Yeah, it just comes to a dead end, so not much here. This is a tarantula. Now, I fear a tarantula may be poisonous. That sounds like something that would be poisonous. Let's see if we can kill it with fire. I imagine this is going to be more dangerous than the Black Widow. Yeah, it's certainly tougher. I want our fighters to start landing some good hits. There we go, that's fine. So it might be a good time to double check the list here and see if there's any more updates that we've missed. It's good to keep an eye on this so we know what we're up against. So the Warg Wolf, we haven't checked this out yet. 72 HP, which is quite a lot. Reasonably high attack as well compared to the majority of other enemies we've been fighting. Nothing hugely dangerous about it other than it's got fairly high HP. We did stumble upon one of these lizards. Now they have also got quite high HP, fairly high attack and defense compared to everything at the moment, so we won't have to watch out for those. I remember the lizard caused a bit of trouble previously. The pirates were weak as anything. I think they might even be weaker than goblins. Oh dear. They're not good pirates. Tarantula. So, reasonably high HP. What I'm wondering is if it has a poison attack. The only way we'd really find out is if we get poisoned off of one of them, I suppose. There's nothing down there anyway, so we'll wander back around here. We have a lizard, okay. I forgot to check if it had any elemental weaknesses. So let's just attack it and hope for the best. I don't really want to have anyone die again. It'll take a little while to wear this guy down, unfortunately. Could be beneficial if we raise defense and I can't remember whether they had any weaknesses or not. Let's use Bolt. That was quite good. Zedrum doesn't take too much damage from him, but all of our other characters will take a bit of a beating if he does decide to hit us. It might be a good time for Xantos to heal himself as well. And that is that. That didn't go too badly. Okay, we continue back towards the town. The town of Pravoca. Well, there's something else out to the east down here as well. I wonder, it's a Gigas worm. This shouldn't be too much of a threat now. We should be able to take this out reasonably quickly. Hopefully it won't kill Xantos though. That should be that. That was a critical hit, I think. Yeah, is there anything down this way? Oh, there's a whole other area. Crazy horses, and they are getting the first strike this time. That is not so good. Could have done without that. Yeah, Xantos is taking a bit of a beating there. We'll use some fire magic, I think. Let's fire it up and hit one of these crazy horses. It'd be beneficial if we were doing a bit more damage with our weapons. And hopefully we ideally want to collect up some money and buy some better weapons and some new spells and that kind of thing as well, but it might take a bit of time to do that. The spells that were on sale in Pravoca, they cost I think 400 each, so if we were to get 3 spells for each of our magic users, that would be something in the region of about 3,600 if I'm adding that up right. So we need to collect up some money to do that. We'll also be wanting to look into getting some new weapons and armour if possible, and that could potentially be very expensive now. We're going to need to get some more money. We are currently sitting with 1,000, so not very much in the grand scheme of things. Here's another port. It seems to be on the other side of the ocean, or the other side of the land from the ocean that our boat is parked in, which is not particularly helpful. Right, let's attack this tarantula. Hopefully we won't be poisoned or anything by it. I don't know if it has a poison attack or not, I really don't, but the only way we'd find out is if it uses it and poisons someone, I guess. I think we've still got an antidote or 2 if needed. That wasn't too much trouble anyway. Everyone is levelling up, possibly apart from Helio, who did die at one point and fall behind a little bit. So there was a little bit of a level up there for 3 of our characters. Helio is still at level 4, but he shouldn't be too far away. 24 points to the next level, so he'll probably level up in the next battle. Okay, is there anything fun up here? Probably being a little bit reckless going this far from the town, but never mind. Oh, hello. Okay, there's quite a lot of them this time. It'd be beneficial to shield up, get some. Oh, we don't have any cure. Use cure on Xantos. Then he doesn't have any more magic, so he is going to be very little use to us. Neither is he. That's not so good. That is not so good. Dear oh dear. Right, get Xantos healed up. Now my worry is if the warg wolves start to attack us. I mean, even the regular wolf did 10 damage to it, so if one of the wargs decides to attack one of our mages, which given the number of them here, is quite likely. How did we manage to not kill any of these things? Right, cure Xantos again. We really need to start hitting our targets. This is ridiculous. Oh, come on, stop with the magey attacks. Right, that's one of them down, and better than nothing, I guess. A couple more attacks on either of our mages and they are in serious trouble. Right, come on guys. That's another one down. Downside is the wargs will take a bit longer to defeat, and there's 5 of them there. They're gonna oh, his Heldar is down. We could be in some serious trouble here. We could be in some really serious trouble here. Well, that's the 3 wolves out of the way. Helio is very close to death as well. We haven't taken out any of these wargs yet. It might be a good time to cut our losses here and try and get away. And we have made it. That was a bit of a disaster. Right, because we fled the battle, that means nobody will get any experience, unfortunately. We were running the risk of losing our entire party there. We're going to have to gingerly make our way back to the town. Do we have any... We have a sleeping bag. We have a sleeping bag. That will restore some health. No, I don't know if we really need to use that. But I'll use a potion on Helio. Zedram should have a high enough defense that he's not going to take too much damage off of anything anyway, so... But we should probably make our way back to the town here and revive Heldar and get everyone healed up, because we are in a bit of a state at the moment. Right, up towards the town. Are we going to be very, very lucky? No, we are not. I thought we were going to make it back without an encounter. We did not quite manage it. We should be able to beat these guys. I hope. As long as we can take the... If we can take the warg out, then it should only take a couple of turns to take the rest of the wolves out. Xantos is probably going to die here, though. Not before taking out a warg, though. Nice one. Right, now it should just be a case of attack, attack, attack. How did they get all the moves first? Come on. Right, there we go. Ah, Zedram. Everyone's missing. And Xantos is down. That is not convenient. Means it's going to cost a bit more to revive. So of course we're going to have to make some sort of ridiculous donation here in order to do that. Okay, well that should at the very least get Helio to level up. Everyone is now going to be completely out of sync, so never mind. At least he is back roughly in the same level as everyone else. Right, let's get into the town. Into the town here. Oh, Pravoca. The sea is full of horrible creatures. Better be careful. Oh dear, there's horrible creatures in the sea, there's horrible creatures in the land. Horrible creatures everywhere. Hey, Mohawk man. Ships can only dock at a port, and there are no ports further north. Well, I guess that means we're not taking the ship north. Perhaps we'll need some other method of transport at some point. Okay, Mr. Dude. Who may be in need of revival? Well, Xantos, first of all. A donation of 80 gil would be most appreciated. It's twice as much as the guy in the other town wanted. Do you want him revived or not? Yes, okay. Oh, the great spirits, bring back this one's life. Okay, well that will bring back Xantos. You wish to revive Heldar? Yeah, any chance of like a 2 for the price of 1? No, it'll be another 80 gil, thank you very much. Okay. Oh, the great spirits, bring back this one's life as well. Please try not to be so careless in future. Yeah. And let's get out of here. Now, we're gonna have to rest up. We're gonna have to rest up in the inn. And get everyone healed up. Hello, inn lady. 50 gil per night. Well, guess we don't really have much of a choice. We're going to need to... Everyone is going to need to rest and recover from their injuries. So, we will save the game once again. Now, we don't have an awful lot of money, so there's probably not going to be much we can do in terms of upgrades.
I hear there's a land of elves far across the sea, where its prince has fallen under a curse.
Land of elves, that's... Was it not an elf prince, who had the mystic key that is locking all of the doors that we want to go into? I guess we should find them.
We thank you for teaching them a lesson. Those rogues no longer threaten us.
I'm glad to hear it, sir. Okay, here's an item shop. What do they sell? Potions, antidotes, sleeping bags, and we can now buy tents, although they are quite expensive. No, I'll not bother with any of that. I'm more interested in getting some new equipment. What have we got in the way of armour? Well, we can buy, we already have chainmail. We can buy steel plate, which only our warrior can use. It's very expensive though. Chainmail had 15 defense. This is 24 defense, but it is a lot more expensive. You can also use a leather shield, which is quite cheap. I don't see any reason not to buy one of those. Leather gloves. Everyone can use leather gloves. So we could buy 4 lots of those. I guess. Let's see, what does that mean? So we can equip a shield, leather shield, and leather gloves will increase our defense. Did the shield do anything other than... how do I... Oh, we need to go to remove. Did it do anything other than increase our defense? Yeah, it just increases our defense. That's fine. We'll probably just hit optimize on everyone and it should give everyone the gloves, and that will increase everyone's defense ever so slightly. Not a huge amount, but better than nothing. Okay, now I'm pretty sure we probably can't afford any more weapons at this point in time. Let's see, I mean, the white magic shops there, the black magic shops down here. What do they have? Ice 1, slow 1, fog and steel. So fog, I guess, is an attack that reduces the accuracy of your enemy's attacks. Ice is quite a strong elemental attack. Steel increases your character's attacks, and slow slows down foes, which is useful actually, it's quite useful. Leave that for just now, as we can't really afford much in the way of spells until we get some more money. And I think pretty much all of this is out of our reach at the moment. We could look at the... let's see, I mean, there's the broadsword, which is an attack of 15. Scimitar has an attack of 10. So the broadsword's probably a better choice than the scimitar. The battle axe has an attack of 16. Interesting. Perhaps. Well, I don't know. I think we can afford 1 broadsword at the moment. There's really nothing for our mages at this point in time, unfortunately. So the broadsword had an attack of 15. What's our current weapons attack? How much of an upgrade is that? So the rapier... so it's like 9 attacks, something like that. Reasonable accuracy as well. It does increase accuracy. Unfortunately, the shop screen does not tell you anything other than the attack stat, so it's hard to tell what other effects any weapons could be having. I mean, certain weapons could potentially reduce accuracy or have other effects as well. I fled here from Melmond, a town far to the west. What a horrible sight that was, the earth rotting and monsters attacking as soon as night fell. Please help us. Melmond, far to the west, you say? Well, that appears to be the only direction that we can really go in on the boat, so for now, I think it's probably a good time to kind of head out on the boat. Let's sail. Now, I don't know what is going to await us in the sea. I'm slightly concerned there could be some horrible monsters here. A shark. Hello, shark. You just hopped on board to start the fight with us. How strong is the shark? I do not know. Reasonably. He's taken about 65 damage there. He's done 24 HP damage to Xantos. Ouch. We are having trouble hitting it as well. It's quite evasive considering it seems to be flopping around on the deck right now. Oh, come on, guys. It does have quite a lot of HP with the looks of it. There we go, that is taking care of it. Okay, what does our list say about it? I'm interested to see just how much HP that actually had. Shark. 120 HP, 22 attack. It does have a weakness to bolt. So it actually had more HP than Garland. Yeah, okay. Let's continue sailing onwards. Privateers. I wonder if these are stronger than the pirates that we fought back in Pravoca. Where did they come from? Did they just, like, swim up and jump on board, or... They appear to have quite high defense. We're not doing a huge amount of damage to them. It's one down, I suppose. Shouldn't be too far away from being... Yeah, there we go. There we go. 240 gil, that is not bad. Yeah, if there's any more privateers wanting to jump on board, we will happily fight them and take their money. What does the... Let's have to say that about privateers. 50 HP, not huge. Oh, they do give quite a lot of money, which is good. So we want to ideally find a few of them. Now the ocean is opening up quite a bit here. It'll be interesting to see if we can probably land back. Yeah, there's the bridge that we took to the mainland continent. We could probably land back here. Yeah, we can land back at Cornelia. So if we do need to jump in and revive any characters and get healing, it'll be a little bit cheaper to do it there. Now, I don't really know where we're headed here. Oh, God almighty, what are these things? 5 Sahagin, which appear to be some sort of swampy lizard monsters, and a Goggler, which appears to just be a floating set of eyes. These seem to be reasonably strong. I think it might be beneficial, ideally, for us to take out the Goggler, if we can. I don't know if it's going to be vulnerable to any magic. It might be beneficial to do a sleep spell and see if we can reduce the number of these that are going to be attacking us on any one turn. That was not too difficult to kill, that's good. Okay, and then the enemies go to sleep. Only a couple. Not great. Alright, I don't know how strong Sahagin are, but we'll find out, I suppose. Not particularly. They do come in large groups, though. I guess that's their kind of trick. similar to the wolves and goblins on the land. These are relatively weak enemies that just come in large packs, but they are capable of doing a bit of damage to our mages. Ideally, we do want to do something to get our mages' defences up, in the way of some sort of better armour, but I don't know how long it's going to be before we're going to be able to actually get them anything that's going to be useful. Never mind, we will continue defeating these guys. We should not be too far away from that now. Take him out, and that should be that. 48 experience, 160 gil. So the enemies in the sea do drop a reasonable amount of money, which is cool. Now, let us see. Here's another port. Wonder where that is. A Goggler and a Sahagin. Just the one this time, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, that gaze attack does cause paralysis, which is not ideal. Right, come on Zedrum, take it out, that's fine. So those Goggler things are quite weak. Physically, but they do have that paralysis attack which can cause us some problems. I don't know if this is where we want to be. I'm not going to stray too far from the boat. Oh yikes, an ogre. Okay, let's throw some spells at it. Be a good time for you to heal up as well. Try a bolt and a fire, see what one works the best. So fire, 10 damage, not great. Bolt did 38, that might be because Hilda's a stronger magic user. You're probably better just attacking then. You can use Bolt again, because that was quite good. I don't know how much HP this thing's going to have. There, that wasn't too bad, 195 gil for defeating one ogre. Right, how tough exactly was that thing? The ogre. 100 HP, reasonably high attack, so we don't want to get hit by it, preferably. And we've got this Haggin, 28 HP, not particularly strong. They do have a weakness to Bolt if necessary as well. The Goggler also has a weakness to Bolt, and is very, very weak in terms of HP. It only has 10 HP, so it should be a one-hit kill from pretty much any of our party, perhaps excluding Hilda. Okay, is there any fun artwork on display? Princess and her light. That is the Princess and the Light Warrior, it would appear. Anything else that we've not seen yet? Oh, we've got quite a lot of new artworks here. We have the Tarantula. A Scorpion, I believe. Something. What the hell is that? A green slime. Interesting. Crawler. What's a crawler? I think that's meant to resemble like a carrion crawler from Dungeons and Dragons. We've also got a gargoyle, which is kind of interesting looking. I quite like the design of that one. And that would appear to be that for just now. I quite like how we get to see some of the artwork as well. I think that's quite nice. Okay, where are we now? We are near to Mount Durgar. Interesting. So, I think for the moment, we've probably been going for quite a bit on this video. We've started exploring the sea, and I'm not 100% sure where I'm meant to be going, but we'll continue exploring around. We'll continue this in the next video and see if we can find out where we are meant to be going. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying this so far. If you have, give us a like and leave us some feedback at the moment. Let me in the comments, let me know what you think, what you like, what you didn't like. And if you do want to see more of this kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe. Thank you once again for sticking around, and I hope to see you next time. Catch you later.